Broadcasting for all North Texas, Fox 4 News starts now.
It was the biggest hive I've ever been in my life.
A grandfather who has plenty of experience with bees and his wife stung hundreds of times. He tells Fox 4 how they upset the monster hive and how the relentless swarm just kept coming.
It burned, and it burns so bad.
Stanley Whitehead has recovered from the bee attack, but his wife is still in critical condition. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. The hive they disturbed was behind the Possum Kingdom Chamber of Commerce, and bee experts suspect they are the more aggressive Africanized honeybees you've heard about for years. First on Fox 4, Brandon Todd talked with Mr. Whitehead at the hospital in Fort Worth. Brandon.
Yeah, Stanley Whitehead said that paramedics pulled more than 300 stingers from his body a week ago. Today, more than 200 from his wife, Nancy. His wife tried to save him from that attack, and she may have taken the worst of it.
That's when all hell broke loose. They started attacking me.
Stanley Whitehead, hired to clean up trash behind the Possum Kingdom Chamber of Commerce, began to move this piece of styrofoam. Immediately, the bees in this hive began stinging the 66-year-old faster than he could even react. His 61-year-old wife, Nancy, ran toward him and tried fighting them off with a pillowcase. The bees attacked her, too.
I was fighting them off her, she was fighting them off me, and it just got so overwhelming that twice I reached up and reached down and just pulled wads of bees off of me and threw them on the ground and reached up. And I had to do that to be able to see her. They were that thick.
Another man with them ran to call 911. When firefighters got there, they were getting stung as they pulled the couple into the ambulance.
They saved our lives. They got us in the ambulance, closed it up, rolled the windows up.
Whitehead says the pain from the attack was excruciating.
Think about falling out of a car and sliding down the pavement and the whole side of your body just burning like hell.
Here's the phone where we found the bees.
Darren Campbell runs PK Bug Guy. He exterminated the bees and cleaned up the hive.
It was unavoidable. I mean, no one knew that the bees were in there. They were doing nothing. They actually hit a piece of pipe that hit the foam that stirred them up. I mean, they didn't even get to it. They've been working back there for 3 days and haven't seen a sign of a bee.
Campbell says people need to understand just how dangerous these bees can be.
A way more aggressive bee. They'll attack you in sheer numbers, where the honeybee's not as near as aggressive or as active as the Africanized bee.
Mr. Whitehead was released from Texas Health Harris Methodist Saturday, but his wife Nancy, who is allergic to bee stings, is still there. After a week, she's still in critical condition.
She's my angel. I mean, she's my whole world. I mean, if it hadn't been for her, I wouldn't be where I'm at now with a loving son, a good home. I mean, in 74 when I married her, I married the only angel walking.
Now, just to take a look at a honeybee and an Africanized honeybee, you can't really look at them and tell the difference. So these bees will be tested to figure out what species they are, but Campbell believes they're probably the Africanized bee based on how aggressively they attacked. Steve?
All right, Brandon, I know in a lot of these situations, bees, honeybees in particular, beekeepers will relocate them. They'll take them and relocate them. They didn't in this case, obviously. What was behind that decision?
Right, they made that decision to go ahead and exterminate these bees based largely on the fact that they had just attacked that couple. And I'm also told that Africanized bees can remain aggressive for a very long time. Darren Campbell said he's never seen any of these types of bees in Possum Kingdom before, and of course Stevie hopes he never sees them again.
That's understandable, right? Hope his wife is okay soon. All right, Brandon Todd in our Fort Worth newsroom, thanks.